get on to turn 12. So things are looking pretty dire for poor old Sam here. There's not a whole lot he can do to save himself at this point. He's absolutely swarmed by zombies, but you know what? He's got 3 action points and he's going to use them. He's going to go down fighting. So he has 3 action points. That can be 3 shots. So let's just roll 3 dice to hit all 3 of his actions. And let's see what we get. So we'll start with the lowest. We've got 5. Unfortunately, when zombies are on you, you ignore 5s. They get treated as misses. Sorry, you ignore knockdowns, which is what this would be. And this one. But the 8 is a kill, so he gets to remove 1 of these zombies. But there's still some hope for Rogue. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3. And as part of a sprint, he can shoot. So he's going to shoot at this one here. And he hasn't got much ammo, but I think he will go for a full auto. Unfortunately, several hits there, but you know, guaranteed a kill pretty much when he does full auto. So there we go. It's 1 more zombie gone, and he is now out of ammo on his assault rifle. But he does still have a grenade that he can use. And he could search a room to try and get more weapons. So what he's going to do is going to go 1, 2 and open the door for his 4th action point. And then I'm just going to roll on the table, I'm not going to show you. And we get a nothing for the room spawn. Yeah, I keep saying about how, wow, they keep not having anything spawn. But the room spawn is actually 50% chance of nothing, so it's not that unlikely. But anyway, we have another active room here. He doesn't have any actions to actually get in there, but it's safe for him to go in there. And then the other 2, I think are just going to make a run for it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So trying to get to the objective tokens here. And that's the hero move done. So for the infected, we'll start with the closest, which is the 5 on Sam. So it'll be bite tests all around. So first one, 4, which is bitten, so we progress to the next stage. 1 more and he's dead. But hold on, he can use a med pack. So he will do that. And that removes his bitten completely. But there are still 4 more on him that can bite him. So let's resolve those. 1, it's a stable result. So 3 left to go. 2 is a bitten, so we place a stage 1 bitten. Next is safe and bitten, so we're on to stage 2, so that's all 5 done. So he's holding out, he is surviving, but there are still a lot more infected around him, so let's resolve them. So 1 and grapples, and we do a bite test and bitten, so that's stage 3, and we go 1, 2 and bite test because it goes on to him. 1, that is a bitten result, so that's stage 4. 1 and grapples, and then bite test, stable. Oh, so 2 more and he's dead. 1, 2 and we'll grapple, and bite test, safe, so he's holding out. 1, 2, 3, 4 grapples and bite test. Oh, safe still. He now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 zombies on him in this space. You wouldn't think they would fit in this tiny little space, but there you go. Apparently, this game has a TARDIS effect when it comes to zombies fitting in a space. Okay, so this guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's closer just, but he's pretty much doomed. Well, they're actually equidistant. So I'm going to have him go this way. 1. Oh, except for they can't see them. And they can see them. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these two couldn't quite reach him. And these two over here can see Cole, so they'll charge. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So charging after him. And last but not least, these two will charge down the corridor after him too. And that's the infected move done. So time for the infected spawn. And this turn holds for us 5, which is spawn point C, and 3, which is 3 zombies. And C is in sight of Sam here with his, well, if you could see him underneath the horde of zombies. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they've just come rushing in, heading towards the downed Sam. And that's the end of the infected stage. So now we need to do our infection test. So poor old Sam here, will he get any worse? He will. So rolled a 2. So he's now down to 2 action points on the 5th stage. He is 1 step away from death. And when he dies, a horde of zombies will be unleashed upon the others. And of course that's the end of the phase, so that's end of round 12. We're now on turn 13. So Rogue is going to have Cole duck in here and close the door because he has no weapons. So he does have a grenade he could throw, but he doesn't want to use that for just a couple of people. So that's 2 action points. And there's not really a lot else for him to do other than be prepared behind this door. So Cat is going to start by opening this door for 1 action point, which will activate the room. And the room holds 1 zombie. Finally, some zombies in rooms. And 7, 4 squares. Well, it can't be 4 squares away. So there's 1 zombie and we'll place it just there in front of the door they need to go through, I think. Because that's as far, actually no, as far away as possible would be there. So in all honesty, I think that's where it should go. So she's 1 action point. 2, 3. And we'll attack with her katana. And she gets a 3, which is a miss. And so, let's see, she's 1, 2, 3. She's got 1 action left, so she'll attack with her katana again. And misses again. Ooh, interesting. Well, Victor still can go, so we'll have Victor go 1, 2, 3 for 2 action points. And then I think do an aimed shot with his shotgun, just to make sure we get this guy out of here. Boom. Didn't need the aim shot, but there you go. He is dead. And that just brings us to the damned. So Sam has 2 action points available and 10 zombies on him. But, you know, he's still got ammo in his weapon. He's going to try and kill as many as he can before he dies. So we've got 1 shot. Is a miss. 2nd shot is a kill. But wait. I'm going to use a director card that causes him to re-roll that. So let's see, what he actually gets is a 2. So he does not kill any of the zombies. And that's the end of the hero moves. So we move on to the infected, and we might as well start where we're looking with all of these guys here. So, bite tests all round. So first one, we get a 2. That's it. It does the job. Dead. Sam is dead. Now, if this was a campaign game, that would be the end of the mission. But as this is a director one-shot, the mission carries on. But Sam is now a zombie. He is a newborn. Which get this card here. And they are under the direct control of the director. So for now, Sam will stay in his current state with all those zombies on him. But during the end phase, he's going to stand up and all those zombies will appear on the board. So let's move the other zombies then. Well, these guys are going to trundle off over this way in search for actual heroes. 1, 2, 1, 2. These will follow along. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Over this way, because of this door, they can't see or smell anyone, so they will move 2 spaces towards the nearest hero. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And same goes for this. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's the infected move done. Time for the infected spawn. And we get spawn point B and 6, which is 4 zombies. I only have 2 zombies in my reserve, so as the director, I'm going to drop off these 2 zombies here so that they can spawn at the spawn point. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. Nicely guarding that door, I feel. And that's it for the spawn phase. Now comes the infections test, but there's no one infected because poor old Sammy's dead. So we move on to the end phase. And now is where Sam gets to stand up. So he is now a newborn zombie under my control. So he moves faster, he has a bigger smell range, and that's pretty much the only difference. He's also slightly better at taking you down with grabs and bites, etc. And we also need to put all the zombies that were on his player board around him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. All out on the board. So every zombie is out there and out for blood. That's all we have to do for this end phase. So that's turn 13 done. On to turn 14. To start off the hero's move turn, Cole will search in the room that he's in the hopes that he'll find a weapon. And he does. He finds a pistol. So he will immediately equip that. Then, speaking of searching, I think we'll leave it just for now. But Kat is going to open this door. And is there anything in the room? No, there's nothing in that room. Why would there be anything in that room? There's never anything in any of the rooms. So that was one action. And she'll use her second action to step in. And then Victor will do a search of where he is. So we flip the token. And he finds a zombie. Not good. So we place a zombie in the room on an adjacent square and it will attack during the infected move stage. Now, we don't have any zombies in reserve, so we'll have to drop one off to do this. So we will drop off, I think we'll drop off someone just off up the top of the board there, and we'll place them there. And unfortunately that's all his action points done, so that's the hero move phase done. On to the infected move phase. And this infected here is going to be the closest to a hero. So let's resolve this first. It is an immediate grab test. And a 7, so he's safe. Then this one's probably the next nearest. It will be one action to open the door, and the next move he tries to grab Cole. So we roll grab check for Cole, and he is grabbed. So he's taken down, and the zombie will be placed on his player card. Now, due to his armour, Cole gets a +1 bonus on bite checks, which we'll roll now. So 7 means he is safe. But there's another zombie just here who's also going to come and try and munch on him. And we get, an 8, even safer. So he's all fine and good for the time being. This guy is just going to amble along towards Cole. The rest of the infected can't see anyone, so they'll just amble along 1, 2, 1, 2 towards the nearest hero. He wants to go there, so he can't go through. Now, he is different because I get direct control over him and he can move 6 spaces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So very much all converging on the one place at the moment. And that's the infected move done. Now for the spawn. And the dice hold for us. Spawn point C. 3 zombies. Now, spawn point 3 is a bit out of the way, and as the director with no zombies in my pool to spawn, I don't really want to drop anyone off to do that, so I'm not going to. Which brings us to the infection test, but there's no one infected, so we move on to the end phase. Now there's no one to stand up and no tokens to remove, so we just cross off the turn, and we're on to turn 15. So first up we have Cole, who's going to try and get rid of these zombies off him. So he's now armed with a pistol, and he will fire at the zombies. So 1 hits, so that's 1 dead. And second one, 5 is a knockdown result, which does nothing. But it's only 2 action points, so he's got another action. So let's go 3rd action point, 4th action point. No. Well, I got one of them off. Then over by objective 3, which is the 5th token they've reached, Cat will do a search. So that's 5 out of 6 rooms searched. And for searching, she gets a grenade. That I feel will be very useful very shortly. Then Victor, I think, will do an aimed shot with his shotgun. Actually, Victor's going to do an aimed shot with his pistol, so that he can then go on alert. So 5 on a pistol is a knockdown. So this gets knocked down, and then he's on alert. So if anything comes through these doorways, he can start shooting. And that's the hero turnover. Time for the infected move. And for the infected move, we'll start with the one who is on Cole, trying to bite him. So we get a bite test with +1 is 3, but that is still a bitten result. So Cole has finally been bitten. He's on stage 1. Then over here we'll have this guy go 1. No. Let's let the automated guys go first. 1, 2. Doors open, so he can take a shot, which he will do, and he gets 7 because he's got the benefit of aimed fire. So that's a kill. One, 2, and he'll take another aimed fire. 4, which is still a miss. So 3. And gets another shot, this time a 6, which is a kill. 1, 2, 3, and he can take a shot, and he gets a kill. 1, 2, 3, and again he'll take the shot, and he gets the kill. One, 2, 3, 4, and he'll take the shot, and he gets the kill. But he is almost out of ammo. One, 2, 3, 4, and he misses. And that is Victor out of ammo on his pistol. So now this guy will go 1, 2, 3 and grab Victor. So we roll our grab test for the newborn. So 1 to 5, Victor gets taken down. An 8, so Victor is safe. But you know what? I want another attack on Victor, so I'm going to play Possum. So this prone infected here is going to do a grab against Victor. And Victor's safe from that too. Okay, well, we'll move the rest of the zombies then, I suppose. So these can't see or smell anyone, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I think that is then, oh no, there's this guy hiding behind the door there from me. We'll go 1, 2. Okay, that's that all done. Time for the spawn. And the dice dictate spawn point C, 4 zombies. And they can't see any heroes, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1. There we go. That's spawn done. Time for the infection test on Cole. So rolling the dice, we get a 1, which means it goes to the next step. So stage 2 infection. And then on to our end phase. So we'll stand this zombie up and remove this token. And crossing off the turn, we're on to turn 16. Starting with Cole trying to kill this zombie that's on his card. So he will just shoot it with his pistol and miss, and again, and miss, and again. Yay, he kills it. So 3 shots, but he got it. And he only has 1 action point left, so there's not really a whole lot he can do with 1 action point while on the ground. So he won't do anything. And then on to the others. Victor will equip his shotgun and will take an aimed shot at the newborn, at Sam's poor old body. And he gets 7, so he blows Sam's head off. So our newborn is gone. And then he'll take another aim shot at this one here. And another 7. So another head blown clean off. And he's now out of ammo and out of weapons. But it's okay because he's got Cat with him as well. And Cat is going to go 1, 2, 3, sprinting, katana first, at the zombie in the doorway here. And gets a 6, which is a kill. So that's 2 action points used. She's got 2 left. She will switch weapon and she'll equip her pistols and go on alert. So infected move will go 1 and she'll shoot. And a 6 is a kill. So boom with her magnum. And then the next nearest is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's this one, so 1 and she'll shoot. And a 5 is a kill. Boom, another zombie down. And then this one will go 1 and she'll shoot. And another zombie bites the dust. And this one will go 1 and she'll shoot. And she gets another kill. She is on fire. But that's one of her pistols out of ammo. So she has 1 bullet left on 1 pistol. This one is going to go 1 is out of range, 2 is in range, and she fires. Oh, and she only gets a 3, which is a miss, and it was her final bullet. So she is now unarmed, and he will move 4th space and do a grab on her. Of course, actually moving, she could do a unarmed attack while on alert, so we'll give it a go. Yeah, she missed. So he rolled a 3 on his grab test, which takes her down. And we do a bite check. And 6 is safe. She's safe. From that one anyway. Because there's still more to come. 1, 2, 3, and another bite check. And a 3 is bitten. So she is now bitten stage 1 with 2 zombies on her. 1, 2, 3, and another bite test. And a 2, she moves along. And 1, 2, 3, 4 grabs, and another bite test takes place. And a 6, oh, she's safe. She's safe from that one. Next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a grab. And a bite test. 4, bitten, so she moves to stage 3. Then we'll go 1, 2, and doesn't have line of sight, so won't charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, can't reach. These guys over here will each just move forward. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And this guy will go 1, 2. They're now infected, spawn once more with spawn point B and 3 zombies. So that has line of sight, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. And that's our infected spawn done. So on to our infection tests. And that's right, it's tests. We have multiple for a change. We'll start with Cole, and he gets 2, so he moves along. He is now on stage 3, down to 3 action points. But he's going to use painkillers, which will take him back to stage 1. And then Cat rolls a 4, so is safe. And then it's our end phase. There's no zombies to clear up or any tokens. So we move on to turn 17. So Cole will use 2 action points to stand up, then 2 to sprint, going 1, 2, 3. Cat is going to try and kill some of the zombies on her. So she has 3 action points. She's going to use them all, swinging her katana to try and kill them. So first is 1 dead. Second action point is a 4, which is a miss. Third action point is a 7, so another 1 dead. So there's only 3 left on her now. Victor is going to move 1 and then curb stomp 1, which immediately kills it, but takes 2 action points. So he's got 1 action point left, and he'll do an unarmed melee against one of the ones on Cat. And gets a 5, which is unfortunately a miss. So that's the hero move done. Time for the infected move. And we'll start over on Cat here. So she's got 2 on her, so we'll do 2 bite tests. And we get a 7, which is a safe, and a 1, which is a bitten. So she's on to stage 4. We then have 1 here, who will go 1, and then grab, and do a bite test. And we get a 7, which is safe. So she's doing well. This one will go 1 is in smell range, so 2, 3, 4, and we'll grab. And another bite test. Oh, a 2. Progresses to stage 5. 1 more bite and she is dead. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Another grab. And will this be the end of her? Could all come down to this dice roll here. This could be the game. Oh, and it is. 3. She is bitten. She is dead. 2 heroes are dead. I have beaten Rogue. The zombies win. And that is Z-War One Damnation by Dice Sports. I do hope you've enjoyed the game, and of course if you have and you've enjoyed the video, please do check out the rest of the videos on the channel, as well as subscribing to the channel and sharing it with your friends and family. And also take a look at us on social media. You can find us on Facebook and on Twitter. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.